Hello guys and girls if any. This is Goon. I'm gonna try to make a series out of this game because I haven't been loving it. I've had this game for 3 days and already played 20 hours on it. For those that are able to count, there are no 20 hours free in a normal student's life in 3 days. So yeah, I think I skipped some sleep doing this. So let's hope I can make some interesting videos about this. So I generated this large map on scale 1 to 3. Started in, I should pause this, in 1850. Why? Because I want to start the first year and end the last, let's hope. I've been playing the campaign. I've played the USA campaign and that worked out great. Then I started out my first free game and I failed horribly. I started using trains way too early. I mismanaged one of the supply chains of my main station, which made it so that the factories couldn't keep up at first. So the suppliers better stopped working, and then the opposite happens. And everything failed and I ended up with a 30 million loan that I could not pay back. So let's see if we can do better here. I've been looking at this map and now I have to find myself again. Here we go. I found this location. I think it was. Let's take a look. Yes, this here. These two cities are, like you can see, on the same elevation, which means they are perfect to lay a track. So let's do that. Let's start with a passenger lane. Let's not destroy that building, because that would not be nice. Can we? I think I want to do it something like this. Right? And we're gonna put a bus station here, which is gonna connect to this one, and we can see that it does connect because the white lines here. And then we're gonna take a look at this. We need a bus stop extra, or a few. Oh, we only need one here. That's great. And then we do the same on the other side. So we go for a train station. I guess this one gonna have to move a bit up. Let's put it somewhere over 90k, 95, 94. Alright. Well, 90.4 I should say. Then we go here and bus station. Can this disconnect? Oh, it does. Oh, that's nice. Because it looks great. Although it's only over there, it still connects. Again, you can see it at the white lines at the station. So now we also need an extra bus stop, or a few extra bus stops. We would love, oh, alright, that's good. And then we need, oh, perfect. That's just perfect. Okay, let's now get a depot. Let's say, let's put it over on the side here. So if we ever make this a bigger road, this isn't straight on the road. Alright. Let's get passengers. We only have one because we're starting in the 1850s. So it's the slowest, it has the least capacity, but it's our only choice. So let's get 5 of them. And let's create a new line. We're gonna add the line. Oh, we're gonna add the line from there to there and up to there. So it's gonna turn around here. Oh, I'm fine with that. So now, which city is this? Okay, we got lucky now. This station has called the same as the city, but you don't always are that lucky. But if you press the add station button, the name of the city, or well, village in this case, pops up. If you would like your name in this map, then just put it in the comments and I try to find a nice place for your name. So we're gonna call this SUT. Let's call it PPL for people. Enter SUT. So we know it's a people line, it's not a freight line, and it's interstains upon tains. There's a nice ring to it, but a little long. So we now have 5 vehicles there. And then we're gonna, oh, nope, that's not what I want. We're gonna add another 5 vehicles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, set line new. I'm gonna add it to this line. Again, oh, what's the name of the city? Cancel the add station and you get Rodbury. So we're gonna call it the same. PPL, people, enter, Rodbury. Enter. Meanwhile, we can start to run the game. So these garages here can start going. And they're always waiting a little bit so the road is clear, which is nice. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's this lonely bit of a bush or tree, or it's not really a tree, is it? Just a bush. Okay. So meanwhile, we need to add our train line. So we could just say it like this. And that's going to be the so as straight as possible, but it's going to be expensive. I'm sorry. So let's do it in smaller steps, like this. And let's follow the road, because if we follow the road, it should be less expensive, since the road should be quite leveled. Which means we can just, if we just follow it, well, we don't have to pay much to level the ground. Alright, this is big bulb in, so let's skip that bulb. See, that makes it a heck of a lot more expensive because we try to go through that. But we are gonna do that because if we go over too much hills, it's gonna slow down our trains, and in the long run that would cost us more money because the train will be slower. See? Quite like this line. Then now we need a place for a depot. So let's get a depot. Okay, that's expensive. Can we get somewhere where it's a bit cheaper? Oh, here we go. There we go. Perfect. Let's lay a track and too much curvature. This should work. Alright, perfect. Like, you can have that if you select it and you go like this. See, it didn't quite connect. It's actually trying to snap past it, which we do not want. So you have to actually zoom in to see, and again, it's doing the same thing. We don't want, oh, that's better. Now, the same thing, if you just do it like this, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go past. We don't want that. We want it to go in. Still the same. You have to draw it further away, and here we go. But now we still have too much curvature because a train can't go this in a bend this small, because it will crash the carts against it, itself. Right, perfect. And now let's get a train. Right, so we only have one locomotive, the D1/3, which we're gonna get. We're gonna buy that, and we're gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carts. New line. There. To there. And we're gonna call this the route Bury to SUG. Stains up and tains. If that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. And let's speed it up. Meanwhile, we got 1.8 million left, so we're gonna repay our loan, because that will lower our loan interest. And we're gonna see if this is gonna make us some money or not. By the way, borrowing and repaying your money doesn't cost any money as of itself. It only costing you money at the end of the year if you have more money borrowed than you had the year before. So we're gonna take a look. Oh, sorry. We're gonna have to take a look at our train when it's coming into the station. You can see it in the distance. At the moment we have no passengers waiting yet. That's obviously because our cards haven't arrived yet, because you can also see them coming in at the same time as our train. So our train just got in the first station and is now going back to the other station. Meanwhile, our cards have arrived here. But they also have no passengers yet. Because in this game, you have no way of telling the villagers of Woodbury that you will be making this train line. They sorta only know the moment a train starts there, comes here and goes back. Then they see, oh, we got a new passenger line here. Oh, I'm gonna disable my Steam for a second because people are going. Oops. A friend of mine just tried to message me. I'm just gonna ignore him. He's gonna think that I'm an asshole, but I don't mind. Because he's a kind of an asshole himself. So we got 8 passengers on our train already. Which probably won't make us a profit this year. But that's okay. We can handle that. Oh, alright, there is our first year. It's now January of 1852. Holy hell, that's a long time ago. So we earned almost 30k with our first passengers, which puts us into a profit for this year, but that won't take long to go back into the red. Oh, and I did it again. We got 15 passengers now, which should give us the ability to make profit this year. Let's take a look at our lines. Yeah, at the moment all our lines are losing money, but then again they are just set up, so that doesn't really matter. And how much are we earning? 50k. Alright. Puts us into profit. Didn't put us into profit here yet, but it did here this year. Not in total. Look at the driver just standing there without hands, he says. We should be able to... what's this? That's strange. Thought we would be in the carriage, but apparently we're not, which is strange. But if we go here and we select one of our guys here, we can see him come in. Oh, it's also not first person. They must have changed that. Or is there another way to go first person on these guys? That's weird. If you press delete, it will close all active windows. If you press escape, it's gonna close the last used window. So we got 31 people waiting here. So this is looking good. We're earning money this year. Meanwhile, we can take a look at other things to invest our money in. So let's see. So we got a farm here. We got a farm here. Another farm here. Another farm there. Where do we have a place? Oh, here do we have a place which we can use grain. So grain for plastic, but that's not too great. Where? There was a place I found before. Oh, I think it's, yeah, here we go. So here we have iron ore. Here we have coal. And then here we got not one, but 2 steel mills we can ship those ores to. So that would be great, like shipping it to one of them and then going via cars to the next. And this will give us steel. And that steel we can ship to like here to make tools. And those tools we can use to distribute here. But let's see if we can't find something closer to home base. So again plastic, but then we need a farm. And it would seem the closest farm to this one is all the way over there, which is quite a distance to travel with the technology we have now. Oh, so we can see we made 160k last year. And probably all our lanes are making a profit now, which is great. Oh. So we got a quarry here. Got foods. Generating a food processing plant, sorry. Got another quarry here. This is the area we talked about. So we could maybe get a train line to there. That's not... Or to here. Let's open up this. Oh, so, see, if you just look here, this city to this city looks like very easy. But then again, if you go look down, you see this is a big mountain. That would be a very expensive track to lay there. So this is not a good place to build our railroad. But then again, if you look at these two, that's not too bad. It's only, or it's worse than here, but it's better. Like only one line. Like here again, it looks good on this view, but you would have to go all the way around here, and even there it's quite a steep hill, which doesn't make it all too handy for a train line. This would not be too bad. So like if we cross here and then follow the river all the way to there, that would work. Oh, it's safe. Decisions. So steel and planks. Oh, so the steel mill. Where was the steel mill? Oh, we got that out there as well. Oh, wait, what? So steel and planks to produce goods, and here we have steel to produce iron tools. Sorry. But I'm actually oil to fuel. Where do we have? Oh, so this is our oil well. We could send that to there. That would not be too bad. And then we can send this back to Rodbury and Staines upon Thames. And let's do that. But if you want to see that, you're gonna have to come back for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. And see you in the next episode.